Heyo, in case of storms, yeah. It's been raining really hard. I think I looked at the weather for my area, and it's because there's this giant like weather system going on right now where it's like this really large collection of clouds that are raining all over the place at this moment. You said you're invincible? Oh, I see, I get it. The golden fleece. The heyo sheepies, wake up, get off the grill, don't get your wool into a fluff. Give me a second, let me adjust volume. How are you guys doing? I'm tired. Golden fleece being something in mythology? I don't even know that one. I don't know about mythology though. My friend is the mythology. Yeah, it's been raining really hard here. I should have like an emergency flood kit. The thing is though, like, if there's a flooding, I didn't go grocery shopping. You got the audio off? No worries. I can't be able to talk to you then. I have subtitle. I'm cozy under a blanket. That sounds comfy. Don't get wet. Don't get ill. I'm doing my best. In fact, I feel better than I did the other day. Like when I was taking a dog out the other day, my throat was really scratchy. And it's like I was really sniffly. And I really think I actually do have allergies to my general area. Because once the rain landed, I felt so much better. Like my throat's no longer itchy and I'm no longer sniffly. Sometimes I forget that there are places that get flooded. Yeah, I think my area had a flash flooding warning. But I looked outside, it was raining really hard like all last night and this morning. And the area is pretty flooded. I'm just glad I don't have to go out. But the problem is if there's an emergency flood, I don't have any food. Like I have enough food to last me maybe like 2-3 weeks, but I don't have like emergency canned foods. Like I'm considering, okay, here's my survival plan moving forward to the future. Every time I go grocery shopping, I'll buy 1 canned food for emergency, and I'm gonna stockpile in case there's a zombie situation. Then I at least have a bunch of canned food. I always thought about that. Too common, we have flood alerts. Ah, but it never really like caused any lasting damage, huh? Sometimes I forget there. Oh, I read that. Yeah, so it's interesting. I gotta say, I like it when it rains because like I like to drink a cup of coffee and I stand next to my sliding door and I just look outside as the rain falls. It's so nice and relaxing. You'll get looted by raiders? Ha! Joke's on them because I didn't go grocery shopping. Ah, what are they gonna do? Eat me? And then he was eaten. Cannibalism. Everything reduces down to cannibalism. There's one thing I learned from Mint Fantumi, everything reduces down to cannibalism. Let me yawn one more time. I remember there was something I saw today that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. I guess it wasn't that important. I need to make a notepad again. Where I live, it can be flooded because the places isn't flat. I get that. Valleys and hill areas tend to be like that. Like, look at San Francisco. The higher part of San Francisco tends to be okay, but where's all that water going? Downhill. Straight down to the people near the ocean. Those poor people. But yeah, I'm here to draw. I have some commissions to work on. I have 2 that I'm hoping to at least progress or finish at least today. I have this one. Oh, sorry, hiccup. Where's the other one? And I have this one. Not mountains, but near, yeah. They're a pretty popular place to live in because, like, technically the mountainous and valley areas tend to be cheaper compared to the city, right? Like, my hometown was in the middle of a valley, right? So it's much cheaper. Let me just pull up some references here just to make sure I have everything I need. Also, oh man, I have so many messages I forgot to reply to that I'm gonna have to, like, after stream, go back and read them again. Let's see. Busy. I'm all of a sudden really popular. Let me just make sure I have the references for these people. References had. So I'm gonna do this one first because this one's the more simpler one. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? I know there was something I wanted to talk about. There was like something that happened or something that like I saw on Twitter. I was like, wow, I gotta tell that to chat because it's like you're the only people that understand me. If I said it to my friends, my RL friends, they're like, what? They don't understand the internet brain rot. But I forgot what it is, so I guess it wasn't very important. Let me grab my pen. There we go. Big corps have a harder time building depression cubes, big apartments on uneven terrain. That makes sense, and plus they get heavy. I've never seen a big apartment like that. I've always seen like smaller ones. I heard, yeah, Minto has a idol group now. I don't know if she's like managing it or if she's under some sort of company, but she's no longer alone. The Mint is no longer solo Mint. She is now Chocominto. I'm curious about the two other girls, but I'm happy for her. I know I saw too, along with that, like along with Mint being part of that, like Niji Sanji EN and Hololive is opening auditions. You know what that means, guys? It's time for me to be a holo girl. Time to do my best cute impression. That way I join Hololive. Niji Sanji's also having their audition, but that one's a little bit more iffy considering where Niji Sanji is now. Poor Niji Sanji. You know, if I was auditioning for things back then, I probably would have auditioned for Niji Sanji. But yeah, I never really did. There we go. Let me see. This one I had a fun idea for because they want to peek, but they had like these RPG designs to them. So I decided to combine both aspects of it, just to give it like a very like RPG-esque peak design. Seems like a bad idea unless you're completely brandless. I don't know if it's a bad idea because they provide you a lot of support, but I think it's like, it depends on the corporation you join, you know? Like, Niji Sanji's a bit of a rut, but I've at least been doing very successful. So I feel like a lot of female talents probably like aim to join Hololive. Same with FaZe Connect. FaZe Connect is actually doing really well as of late. I know that they had a controversy recently, but beyond that, they've been doing really well publicity-wise, especially since the fall of VShojo. So there's a lot of benefits to working in a corporation. The problem is that you also have to do a lot of sacrifices just to live in not live in a corporation, just to work in a corporation. You know, no longer owning your brand, having to follow the jurisdiction of what your company orders you to, having to get permission for games. There's a lot of things to that. Help you get started, but they have many restrictions. They do have many restrictions, but it's essentially that of a job, you know? Like, you're kind of representing their company. It's sort of like how a lot of jobs has a lot of restrictions. Creative jobs especially. So, if anything, it's more standard than it seems. But the benefits that you get is that you have the brand of Hololive, or even Niji Sanji back when it was popular. You have both brand identity behind you, which gives you a big boost into viewers and getting having more connections with different talents, artists and stuff. Because the thing with big corporations like that, they have a network of artists and editors that they work with, right? That they keep coming back to. And essentially, when you're smaller and you have no brand identity and you have no you're starting out, it's really hard to get in touch with artists or find people that are willing to work with you. Lower ceilings and it has problems later on? It depends. Definitely has it definitely has problems later on, but I wouldn't say a lower ceiling. I would say it's like a mid ceiling, right? But if you really want to go big, going indie is like the best way. But the problem is it's almost nigh impossible to get big. If it's a hobby, I wouldn't join a corporation. Yeah, it depends. Some people, it's like actors, right? The easiest way to see it is like actors. There's like acting agencies and all that stuff, right? Then there's like basically independent actors, right? Independent actors don't get as much work and they have a harder time finding work because they're not necessarily associated with something. But when you're part of an acting agency of some sort, they're the ones that get you to work, and they're the ones that will kind of recommend you and give you the auditions for it, things like that. It is lower since it's an indie. You could sell out and use your brand for stuff, but that's the thing though, because you could say it's lower, but you have it's not as low as you think. I would say it's like middle, right? Because they do take a cut. YouTube takes a cut, right? But there's a lot of opportunities for you in a corporation. It's just like getting a regular job. It's like getting a job versus a business. There's a lot of opportunities to a corporation versus what's it called? Versus just working independently. It's really hard to work independently too. I should know because I am my own independent business that doesn't have any association. Probably as good as idol work. It depends too. Even independent idols struggle because like I don't think the independent idol scene is as big as like the independent VTubing scene. But I think corporations are a good step and they could be a good career for a while, right? Some people might be able to last there for forever if they wanted to. It just depends on how they approach it. Just look at the Hololive JP branch. A lot of those talents have been there for so long. Depends on the corporation? Yeah, it depends on the corporation too. I think that's the thing. You have to do your research on the corporation. But I can't say like all corporation is bad. There is black companies, as they call it. But there are some companies that, you know, is better to be part of rather than being indie. It's hard, especially in a more mismanaged corporation. That's true. I think that's the thing. The VTubing scene is very fresh, so there's gonna be a lot of bad corps, and there's gonna be a few actually like good corps, because there's gonna be a lot of people trying to get their hand in it. It's like acting, it's like video game design. Honestly, it's the same thing with video game design when you think about it. If somebody goes independent versus working for a company, it's more stable to work in a company, right? But you'll never like, you won't be able to essentially make your own projects. You're only working on the projects that like that they're with. Isn't that with anything? It pretty much is with anything. But to say that like working for a corporation though is like, what's it called? To say that a corporation is not like as good as India, I think it's as good. I think the thing is there's a stability to it, right? It depends on what your goal is. If your goal is just for stability, corporations is a much better choice, right? Constant work and all that stuff. Like especially looking at video games, because I can't imagine being an indie game developer nowadays. But more stable? Well, what do you mean by lower? Do you mean like lower as in less good? Or do you mean lower as in like no opportunity for growth? Because even that is, even the opportunity for growth is something that's in a corporation. It depends on the corporation, I guess. But I know like in video game, my friend used to work like the lower ranks, but now they're like in a higher rank in Blizzard. My friend's brother. So there is opportunity in corporation. It's like, it's not as low as the ceiling. That's why I think mid ceiling is like the best way to describe it. Because it's not going to be like you're going to make your way to CEO unless you're really good at it. I think there was actually, wasn't the Blizzard dev used to be a developer? I think the Blizzard dev used to be a developer, wasn't he? At least some of the Blizzard devs. Lower earning potential? I wouldn't even say that. Because honestly, even starting at a corporation might get you more money than just like working independently. Unless we're talking indie VTuber. But even like, it depends, I guess. Because I guess in the indie VTuber scene, there's more companies prone to take advantage of people for exposure. But I think in the standard, right? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? CEO, yeah. Potential at the top? I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, I don't think it's as bad. Like, that's why I'm willing to argue that, what's it called? Corporations is a good mid choice because, you know, let me see, give me a second. I forgot to put text to speech too. Like, I wouldn't say it's a low ceiling. I think it's a mid ceiling. There we go. There we go. We have text to speech now. But that's my opinion. I haven't ever worked for a corporation. I've worked for like a district, but I haven't worked for a corporation before. So I could be wrong. Woo. Woo! I didn't say it had lower earnings. It just has lower potential ceiling. Well, what do you mean by potential ceiling? Like you'll never get promoted? Because I don't know if that's true. Because like there is room for promotions and all that stuff. Even in, I think, like, what's it called? I think even in VTuber agencies, I always, like, have the sneaking suspicion that there's an opportunity for talents to become, like, part of staff, one way or another. I mean, look at Nichisanji and how some of the talents seem to be doing staff things. Because if it's not lower earnings and not lower, like, opportunities, I don't know what's the lower part of the corporation. You have to sell your soul to a corporation, though. I think that's the thing, though. Like, corporation is definitely still corporation, so you gotta find the right one for you. Like, you wouldn't be as big as an indie. Well, that's the thing, though. Like, isn't Hololive kind of bigger than a lot of indies? I guess it depends on the corporation. It really does depend on the corporation. Same with, like, if you work for Blizzard. Like, I'm sure working for Blizzard will probably be bigger than any indie thing you'll ever make on your own. Indies is, like, more creative ventures when you think about it. Because it's really hard to strike out, and like, I guess you could say it's like difficulty level. Indie has a higher ceiling potential because you own everything, but has a higher difficulty curve, right? And then the difficulty curve is not as high in a company, but you'll have at least a opportunity for promotions and stuff. Give me a second. Where is the references for this guy? Let me go pull the references. Oh, got another message. Okay. This is Peak. Thank you. Thank you, VGen message. Give me a second. I gotta pull up the reference for this person. You kind of look like Genji when I look at it. Sorry. I just ate lunch, so I didn't mean to burp like that. There you go. Let me see. I should make the eyebrows more similar. There you go. If only being an indie was as easy, like if you only had a lot of opportunities. I guess technically whether you're working in a company or you're working indie, it's still like, what's it called? It's still going to be difficult regardless, because for a company you have to be able to get lucky and have the skill set to join. Right? And there's probably going to be a whole idea of like being able to adapt on the fly, because you know, you never know what the company is going to ask for you. But being indie, the hardest thing is just like getting a footnote, like having somebody actually notice you and growing your opportunities. As my grandma says, better out than in. Hee. That's a famous phrase. Okay. There we go. I gotta say that music is really comfy. I've been listening to Pokemon music a lot recently. The Pokemon vibes have been there. I've been enjoying the Pokemon. The Pokemon has been Pokemon. I saw more of the Cobblemon mod and it looks more and more exciting with each like trailer. I'm really hoping that it's gonna come out and I'm gonna in like 6 days and I have a chance to play it. But I gotta finish everything. Just so I can have a chance to play Cobblemon.
I've been playing Cobblemon.
Yeah,
recently.
did you see like some of the new trailers? I think it looks really good, right? Between the custom animation and the flying stuff, it looks really nice. I'm really excited for it. And I'm like weighing over if I should recreate my Cobblemon pack, because like I kept my Cobblemon pack that way, or simple. That way I can update it when I can, right? So it's built just for this moment so I can update it. I haven't installed like the bigger ones like the Mega Evolution and stuff, but I just have to just create a Cobblemon.
I have a riding mod currently and it's so good.
Oh my gosh, you should have you seen the newer modding, the writing in the mods? Not the mods, the writing in the official pack. It's actually really amazing. The one I'm really curious about is because they said they're gonna add new recipes and ingredients and stuff. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see like what they're gonna do, because they haven't really talked about the cooking system, and I love cooking. What modders can do when what Nintendo don't. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Many modders, yeah. I think that's because they have a lot more creative freedom when it comes to.
Did you see the Mr. Doc?
Yeah, I saw that.
XD.
The Mr. Mime Mount was really amazing. But yeah, I think it's because, what's it called? When you're not bound to a company and you're not having to worry about shareholders, you can do really whatever you want. That's the nice thing about being indie. But if you have a company breathing down your neck, you have to worry about like the brand image and all that stuff. Even like a simple hint at something not good can lead to a lot of problems. I really like the Reveroon one too. The Reveroon looks like a car. I can't wait to try it. It's gonna be really, really fun. I've been in a super Pokemon mood. Like, I've been playing old retro Pokemon games. I've been playing Pokemon ZA. I've been playing some Pokemon ROM hacks. I am super Pokemon right now. It's my Pokemon arc. And if I could buy Pokemon cards, I would be buying Pokemon cards too. But the problem is the Pokemon card scene is really, really rough. It's kind of crazy. The buyer's market, as they would say. But it's starting to annoy me how bad the Pokemon card scene is.
Have you seen Pokopia?
Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so excited for Pokopia! Oh my gosh! I really, really want it. It looks so cute and fun and comfy. I never knew how much Animal Crossing and Pokemon crossover and what. And the thing is too, like, you can play with other people, and it has like game share with someone with Switch 1. So I might get Switch 2. I might get Switch 2 just for that. And then like for Kirby Air Riders, because that game looks fun too. And then like might as well pick up Donkey Kong too when I can. But it looks really, really fun. If I could like invite my friend over, we could like make a little world. I'm gonna make Pallet Town, and like I'm gonna make like a whole city. It's gonna be cute. Oh, I want to play Animal Crossing now. I'm surprised it took this long for somebody to create something like that. I need to pick up the Dragon Quest Builder games too. The Dragon Quest Builder games look really fun. Like, it's been on my playlist, or not playlist, my to buy list. But I have played the demo on PS4, and the demo of it was really good. Very small and simple, and I like the idea of it, where it's like, you know, the world has kind of ended and you're trying to rebuild. My grandma has been dead for long, so at the end, my mom mentioned before 1. Outlive equals 1? Winning? I don't know about that, but as long as they're happy.
I quite like that it's a Pokemon game that isn't focused around battling, but slice of life instead.
Yeah! And like, I always liked the idea of like playing the Pokemon and communicating with Pokemon, so like the mystery dungeons. I gotta play through the mystery dungeons. I feel like the DQ builder games would get old fast. I don't know about that. It's like Minecraft. But the thing is, if I remember correctly, when I played the DQ...
Alin Laphel.
Like when I played the... Hey, Finner. When I played the DQ game, I remember like it had chapters. So chapter 1 is like one area. You rebuild this area and stuff, and then you go to the next area. And you kind of get stripped of your materials, but you still have your tools. So you're kind of restarting in every single area. I wonder if that's going to be like that with Pokopia, because like the island looks kind of small.
How are you guys?
I'm doing well. We're just drawing commissions while we're talking Poketopia. But yeah, I remember like that you just keep your tools and you just move from area to area in Dragon Quest, and your whole goal is to build town by town and rebuild the world, which is really cool. And I'm wondering if that's going to be the case with Pokopia, because like it looks like you're stuck on a small island. So I imagine there's going to be like a boat off of it. I don't think Poketopia will be very long. I don't know about that. I imagine though it will be more sandboxy.
About Pokemon?
Yeah.
Surprising.
I don't know how long the Dragon Quest Builder games are, but if anything, it might be just as long as the Dragon Quest Builder game, depending on how they do it. But it looks like, in my opinion, it's probably going to go from island to island. Let's see. How long is Dragon Quest Builder? 60 hours? Okay, 60 hours top, 30 hours low. So now that you're here, yeah. Too bad we can't play Pokopia online, but it's gonna be, I have a feeling it's gonna be rather long. And I imagine they're probably, if I had to guess, okay, here's my speculation hats on, right? What if it's like part of like Kanto, and you're like going across the land to kind of build Kanto once you get off the island? Because so far they've shown a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yippee.
Right? And some Gen 2, like Smeargle's there, but I think mostly Gen 1 Pokemon, right? It had the starters, it had Snorlax, it had Tangrowth, which technically is Gen 4, but evolves from Gen 1.
Carrot.
Yeah, yippee! Do we have any Animal Crossing-like game on Steam?
There was quite a few Pokemon in it.
Yeah, but I don't remember, did they show anything past Gen 1 outside of like evolutions? I know Smeargle is probably the only one I could think of that's past Gen 1. Don't get your hopes up so much. The last game was just one city. I mean, I don't know why you're trying to dampen the mood, Plague.
Call me in the
But
at least.
the reason I have my hopes up because of like the
opinion.
developer, but I guess yeah, I guess it's fine to not get too excited for the game, but I'm sure there's gonna be more than what you think there is. And even when you say that there's just one city, the city was pretty big. It's just that it would have been nice to have more areas. Just not expecting much that whole Kanto. I don't know if it's gonna be the whole Kanto, but there's gonna be islands. Like I don't know, like I don't know what to say. I'm just excited for the game, and that's it. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more than like it seems, because there's no way it's just gonna be a small game. There we go. I'm excited for Pokemon Champions too, but we'll see. Honestly, I've been itching to play Animal Crossing game, and I kind of want to pick up Animal Crossing New Leaf. How big is New Leaf? I remember playing a demo for it, or I think it was my friend's version, and it was like four parts of a map, right? Or something like that. It was relatively small compared to what I remember from the GameCube version. Like it was like this, wasn't it?
Also, Alin, I hate your rug. I'm gonna be passing a lawnmower through it when you least expect it.
Make it simple, make it flat, make it a texture. I don't think that Plague intention is to dampen the mood, just that he isn't hopeful personally, and worries that you'll be deceptive. Well, the thing is, like, I don't know like how big it's necessarily gonna be, but I guess it really just depends on the size. But even if it's small, Animal Crossing on the GameCube took place on one map. And I don't know, I think like the other Animal Crossings didn't take place in too big of a map.
The rug itself is fine. It's just I've remade.
Is there
the
no way?
files
But I'm
3
guessing I'm
times
thinking
now,
it'll be
XD.
junky Animal Crossing. Well, I don't know what to say because I think I guess maybe, but so far it looks pretty good. But I guess the Give me a second. There we go. I had to adjust my seat. I don't know. I guess I'm just excited for it, but I can see why other people wouldn't be looking forward to it. Was there a second trailer? There was a second trailer. The one where it showed like more of the area. But people are already making speculations on the island and talking about how like it's one of the Sebi Islands and stuff. One of the islands from Sebi Island. But we'll see. We'll see. Like personally, I like the new Pokemon they showed, which is like technically not new. They're just Pikachu, but looks dead, and then Moss Snorlax. Like Moss Snorlax looks really cute. I like Moss Snorlax, and I like Pikachu. Like it's not Pikachu with an I, it's Pikachu with 2 E's. But yeah, just keep the carpets simple, Fenner. You don't have to do anything too complicated. You don't have to be excited, it's perfectly fine. For what I saw, probably the game will be good enough. Hopefully, I assume. I mean, like... I don't know. It, like, I guess you could
What
say...
about Paint Smeargle?
I like Pink Snurgle too. Pink Smeargle is nice, but that's just regular Smeargle with a little bit more paint. But I guess you could say that, but like, if you're not hopeful for things, but then again, I guess it's blind hopefulism. I don't know. Like, I like to be critical with it, but I also like to be excited for things. But at the same time, I get what you guys are saying, right? Because, you know, Pokemon's not good, and I know there's that whole negative connotation with Pokemon. But I don't know. There's gonna be more to the CZA. Okay, I kind of get it now. I'll...
Oh, and there was a Tangrowth.
I like the Tangrowth, and I like how there's a TM on his head, and it's kind of like the TM is what's giving him intelligence in a way. But I'll lower my expectations for the game.
I like the Pikachu.
I like the Pikachu too. The Pikachu's really cute. Let's see. Just try to make sure I get this hair right. I thought I should give Animal Crossing a try. The Animal Crossing games look really fun, and I know like the Switch is getting a kind of re-release in a way. The re-release looks really fun for that one. but I never played the original since I never got around to buying it. There we go. Twin Tails look really cute. Has anyone here played any Animal Crossing games? The last one I played was on the GameCube, and that one was a lot of fun. It was just a lot of fun to keep coming back to and just collecting the items. And building my little house.
Alin's village gonna be full of sheep villagers. Alin Laphel bleed middle.
How many sheep villagers are inside Animal Crossing, honestly? I never played the newer ones, but I don't remember that many sheeps from the original Animal Crossing game. There we go. Pokemon isn't good. It seems fun. I think they could do much better if they really wanted to. I think, personally, I'm okay with what they're doing. And I like that they're spreading out to different genres. There was a trailer 2 days ago. I haven't played Animal Crossing. Like, I like their experimentation with other genres. Like with the Pokemon, what's it called? Pokemon Unite, and then like the Pokemon, this one. And then they have like that one Pokemon with the Psyduck. Or was that a show? I think that one was a show. But there's like the Detective Pikachu.
Wiki say 14 and New Horizons. A lot more than I've
How many villagers can you have? Let me see. How many Animal Crossing games are there? Because I'm probably gonna go back and play the old GameCube version since that's the one I know about, but let me see. I know there was one on the 3DS. And I remember they released the one on the phone and they actually made it into a phone game. Let's see. How many Animal Crossing games are there? We have... I know there's one on the GameCube. There's one on the 3DS. But beyond that, what is there? The one that got re-released on Switch. City Folk. Oh yeah, there's the one on the Wii, wasn't there? Oh, there was one on the DS? I didn't know there was one on the DS. Dang. There is a lot more Animal Crossing games. Kind of reminds me of like farming. Looking at the extended trailer, it looks like a very big island. It could be a really big island, but we don't really know necessarily because there's a Lapras. There's a Lapras transformation that allows you to go off the, what's it called? Off the island. But I wonder how far off the island you'll be able to go. But they showed up a ruined Pokemon Center, so I'm curious about that. But I thought the trailer looked really good. It makes me really want it. March is so far away though. I wish it was earlier. I guess I'll have to just buy my time with playing my life sim games like Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing and all that. There will be little lions nearby? That could be a possibility too. They haven't really shown much, and I feel like there's still a lot of things they're hiding. Pokemon Company likes to do that, where they hide all the stuff until like trailers and show it little by little. So we'll see what they end up spreading out throughout the drip marketing, as they call it. The Lapras could be crossing the other parts of the island. It could be, but it also could be for the ocean. I mean, there's a lot of speculations. We don't really necessarily know, you know? There we go. Okay, Sash.
I wonder how Dragonite will work in it with the flying amused.
I'm wondering about that too. I'm kind of curious if there's going to be a stamina with it, because it would be crazy just to fly everywhere, but it could be just like the flight is like going vertically and like more than horizontally. Who knows? I mean, like, it could be too that the fly is just more aesthetic. I don't know if you guys remember ever played Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. You could fly on Dragonite, and I think Charizard there too, right? But the problem was that you don't actually like fly around the area. It's just basically a fancier bike. But you could hit the flying Pokemon. So like Pokemon you could find only in the sky, like Fearow and Pidgeot, you could hit those enemies. It'll probably be the best. That's like your opinion, Plague, honestly. There we go. I don't want to play Let's Go. I was actually like tempted to do like a whole playing all the Pokemon games over again and try to get all the Pokemon games. Or not Pokemon, all the Pokemon from each of the regions. Because I remember, like, if I remember correctly, like a lot of Pokemon like come with like with icons that signify what game they came from. And I kind of want to like just try to complete the decks as best as I can. I already have a living Pokedex, you know? And my living Pokedex is nice, but the thing is, it's not really organized. So I was tempted to like make a living Pokedex of all the Pokemon from each of the regions and just like make that big journey. They had real-time flying already? In which one? In the Ditto game? That reminds me though. I don't know if you guys ever played X and Y. Do you guys remember in X and Y when they used to have flying battles? That was such a small time kind of battle thing that didn't last that long. It was a cute thing, and I think when I was playing ZA, there was actually a side quest related to it. There was like a person saying like, only flying Pokemon, bring out your best. The Gen 3 remake? That one, I can see what you mean, but that was different in a way. But I guess it is technically real-time flying. But yeah, it's the Latios and Latias thing. So you basically just fly around the world like that. But I see what you're saying with that. Yeah, I guess they did have real-time flying in a way. There we go. Everything looking good so far? Man, I forgot how many Pokemon games there are. I really, if I was to do a whole Pokemon collecting journey, it would be one heck of a journey. The thing is though, I don't have the second version. I never buy the second version, and I usually just trade. I wonder if the GTS is open for like some of them. I really doubt it. So I wonder if like there's like a fan GTS, because then I would never be able to complete the decks. Unless, right? Unless I have a way of like, what's it called? Trading Pokemon. No, I don't think that would work. The versions are annoying. Yeah, I get why they did it, and it made sense. The whole idea of like splitting it between two versions to let people like want to trade, and then they get more money because people are buying two versions. It's a very smart marketing decision. Give people incentive why they need to trade because they can't catch all the Pokemon in their own game. You could probably route it in a way to avoid some games. Well, I want to have at least one of every generations. If we are talking about every Pokemon game, there are quite a few, yeah. I mean, technically, there's like 20 in the main series. There's a lot of Pokemon games, actually, yeah. I have one of every season except for Fire Red and Leaf Green, which I want to pick up, but the problem is Fire Red and Leaf Green are going for like $130 on eBay, so I don't know if I'll be able to pick up a real copy. I'm kind of curious though if I buy a reproduction cart, if it's going to be able to trade into the authentic versions. I heard though like the reproduction carts tend to have a failure rate though. Like sometimes they will work and then suddenly out of nowhere they'll stop working. Like my copy of Pokemon Ruby from back then is still working today. The only problem is that the battery on it died, so I can't do time events, so I'm not going to be able to get Phoebus, and I won't be able to go access Icicle Cave. Yeah, the game became scalping a lot. It's a shame too, because like some of the earlier games, I have all my early games, but I really should have got Leaf Green. Back when it was like $60 on eBay, now it's like $130 for like a real copy. And even then, I can't tell if it's a real copy. That's why I'm thinking of buying a reproduction card, just so I could finally experience Leaf Green. The only Pokemon game I played was Pokepark for the Wii. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of non-Pokemon, actually main Pokemon games. They've always been experimenting with all kinds of stuff throughout the years. Do you have at least a Gen 2 remake? I do have the Gen 2 remake. I have Pokemon Heart Gold, I have Pokemon Platinum, I have Pokemon Black or White 2, I have Pokemon Black 2, or White 1, Black 2, I have X, I have Sun, I have Ultra Moon, I have Let's Go Eevee, I have Scarlet, I have Shield, and I'm trying to think. I think that's pretty much the main ones. I have Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow because my brother and I collected them, And I also got gold and silver, but I never got crystal. Prices will keep increasing? Yeah. That's why I wonder if like a reproduction cart can trade to the main game. Because if it can, then maybe I'll buy a reproduction cart. That way I can like trade my Pokemon I collect there to the main game. Like at this point, I don't think I'll be able to complete a Pokedex in either of those games, because like the thing is with Gen 3, it had the hardest like way to collect all the Pokemon, thanks to the fact that you had to have the GameCube games in order to get the Johto Pokemon, right? So essentially you weren't able to necessarily get it so easily. And the GameCube games are super expensive nowadays too. Let me go pull up the reference for the other guy, the dwarf. Can I copy this? There you go.
I see the dwarf on the left.
Yeah, dwarf. You mentioned not playing the mystery dungeons. Could do a marathon. I could do that. I probably am gonna play it after I'm done with the Pokemon games. The problem is though with the mystery dungeon games is that I don't know where to start. I don't know if there's like some sort of like better game to start with, but I'm gonna start with the GBA one, since that's the first one. I wonder if like the one on the DS is better. I remember I heard like because like isn't it like the one on the GBA also like a dual version with the DS one? It was like Red Explorers and Blue Explorers, if I remember correctly. And I don't know if they're the same game or if they're not, and I don't know if they have like compatibility with each other. But I think I'll just start with the GBA one. It would be fun to do on stream. I'm kind of curious though, like how well they are as a stream game. Because they are just like dungeon crawlers essentially. They're literally just dungeon crawlers. But I wonder if the dungeon crawling is entertaining enough to do as a stream game. Honestly though, I've been tempted to do like a bunch of Pokemon ROM hacks on stream, but I don't know, I was thinking about it and I wonder how much trouble I would get in with Nintendo if I did start doing ROM hacks. I know they probably wouldn't target every channel, but I could be in their crosshairs. Nintendo, sponsor me! Sponsor me, Nintendo! What is this game or song from? This is it. This is my chance. The Nintendo sponsorship. There we go. Looks like they are a full-time RPG. Yep, they are full-time JRPG. They're literally roguelikes. Well, not roguelikes. Well, I mean, they're sort of like a roguelike. They're like the old-fashioned dungeon crawler roguelike games. Have you played them before, Plague, or you just know about them? Get paid well? Mm-hmm. Just looking it up. Have you ever played a Pokemon game, Plague? There we go. How many people in chat actually played a Pokemon game? I know Eon hasn't, but has anyone here played Pokemon? You have? Which one have you played before?
I've played a few.
Which ones have you played, Fenner? I haven't played a Pokemon game. You should give it a try. They're really fun games. Highly recommended. What does the rest of this guy's beard look like? Is his beard like only contained to his front of his face, or does it go all the way around? Yeah, it's only on the front of his face. Something about dwarves always having just a front beard and not a beard that goes all the way around. Gen 3? Ah, did you play Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald? I've always wanted to try Emerald again, and well, I haven't played Emerald before, but I always want to try Emerald because I heard the Battle Frontier is really fun. That's called worse? Wait, what? Wait, are you saying the remakes worse? I think the remakes are pretty good in Ruby and Sapphire. What was wrong with the remakes? Technically, the remake that is called worst? Hmm? I read that right. Are you saying that you think it's worse, or I heard they're worse or something? I have not heard that before. The only thing I heard it from is IGN because they complained about too much water. But outside that, a lot of people really liked the remake because it was a very faithful remake while still adding like newer content. I don't know where you're getting your info from, but I know during the time of, it was really well praised. Maybe we're entering like the Sonic cycle where the old games... No, the Pokemon cycle is different. Where the game gets said like they're terrible at start, and then like later on they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that game was good.
My fav is Platinum, but Emerald is a close second.
Oh.
I've played Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, and I played Mystery Dungeon but never finished it because save got corrupted.
Oh, that's a shame. I feel that.
I return, audio's on now.
Welcome back, Sonics. We're talking about Pokemon as usual. We're talking about, have you played any Pokemon games, Sonics? Gen 3 was the one with Groudon and the others? Yep, has Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre. But I remember the remakes were really good. Like, honestly, out of all the remakes, they were really well done compared to, like... In fact, I think they are, in my opinion...
Last one I played was Violet.
Oh, in my opinion, I think it was better done than the Heart Gold Soul Silver remake.
Oh, I think I played Black and White.
I didn't say it was bad, just heard it was worse or something. The technicality of the turbines. But, like, I don't think it's worse. I think it's a better copy, in my opinion. I can't think of, like it has, like, the special physical split.
Not super into Violet, but Arceus was fun.
Yeah, I think Violet was the weakest. I had fun with it, but I do think it's, like, their weakest Pokemon game out of all the Pokemon games. I do think that they work better when they're constrained into like regional areas in a way. There we go. It was a bit easy.
Violet needed more time.
I mean, Pokemon games have always been easy. I'm trying to remember, like, the only battles I struggled with was towards the end, but the beginning wasn't so bad, but that's the same with every game. Like the Elite Four.
Oh, that reminds me, I never finished Arceus.
Yeah, I
should
should finish
get back
Arceus.
into it, but the way I was playing it got hit by Nintendo.
Huh? Got hit by Nintendo? Did you lose your version? Was it because it was a copy? I'm trying to think, like, I remember, like, the things I remember from the Ruby.
It felt unfinished.
The only thing I don't like about the remake is the fact that there's no Battle Frontier, but they've been getting rid of the Battle Frontier as of late. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Scarlet and Violet, like, I think Scarlet and Violet was a good show of what they had potential to do, but the problem was that they don't have the skill set for it. I think if they had some people from the Monolith software team help them with open world and designing, it would have come out a lot better. But as it is now, Pokemon and like open areas does not mix. Try to remember. What else do I remember from Omega Ruby and Sapphire? Remember I spent a lot of time there. The hyperspaces were really cool. And collecting all the old Pokemon, old legendaries. I don't want to play Scarlet or Ruby and Sapphire again. I do like Pokemon a lot, just kind of disappointed with direction. I get that. Not everyone's gonna be okay with the direction. Personally, I haven't found it too bad, but my opinion's different from everyone else's.
With Arceus. Fun fact, I had Iono as my last gym member to beat in Violet XD.
I think the thing is there's Pokemon is suffering from a giant bloat situation. Because right now we do have like 1,000 Pokemon, but the problem is they can't really do much when they have 1,000 Pokemon, right? And then like it becomes this mixed argument of let's have every Pokemon in the game versus let's have a very quality Pokemon game. Because I feel like they would be able to do a better quality game if they reduced the amount of Pokemon per gen, in a way. Yeah, they have over 1,000, and I'm not expecting them to ever include all 1,000. The idea of having all that is gonna be too much of a struggle. I'm on the boat to reduce it, and then like maybe have each region with its own like collection of Pokemon, right? And then like add other Pokemon like through bank and stuff, but have those be like, I don't know, DLC packs or something like that.
Overall, I liked the idea, but it had issues even down to not being able to look at the school without massive lag.
Yeah, I heard that like the Switch 2 version fixes a lot of it, but I don't think the problem in my opinion was the performance. I think the problem with my problem with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was just the overall design of it, I would say. Like, it feels inconcise. I like the idea of every typing having its own pseudo gym between the Titans, the Team Star, I think that's what they're called, and the Gym Leader Challenge. But I think it would have been better if they were interweaved. And I get they interweave towards the end, but they only interweave towards the end. And it would have been nice to see like Penny, Nimona, and Arvin, I think that's his name, interact with some way or another. But they were all their own individual story route, you know? And I get why they did it, because they had to make Pokemon open world, and essentially that is making Pokemon overworld. I'll split them into 2 series, one harder for the older fans and one easier for the friends and family. I think that's the thing, because like, I think it's good to have it in one version, but I think they should create like options in-game, right? Already, like, people are make their own difficulty through Nuzlocke, no item challenges and stuff like that, and that's already a good difficulty spike, right? Set battles versus shift battles, things like that. And I always do that. The only thing I do hate in the latest Pokemon games, I think, is like in Scarlet and Violet, you had no way to turn off shift, and I really like doing that. I like turning on set because it does give you more difficulty in the battle, because you can't just have free switches every turn, right? Something like they did with Colosseum.
The thing that made me not enjoy it was just trying to stay properly leveled. Trainer encounters either at
yeah, they're still scaling.
Or just okay, and then with how older games funneled you, if you played well enough, you didn't have issues with leveling.
I think that's the thing, like, there's no scaling in it, and I think that would have gone well. Like, if they made it so each gym leader changes based on your badge count. I don't remember what they did with Colosseum. I remember Colosseum was just a big JRPG.
Considering you can pick up any part at any time, I just wish the difficulty scale.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that like open world needs. It needs scaling.
There was
right?
a trainer 10 to 20 levels above me right outside of the starting area.
I don't remember that one, but yeah, I remember that like if you are the type, like, it's interesting too, because like I heard opinions on both sides. Like, my friend hates that there's a open world too. Right? I'm on the boat that I like the open world, and I like the idea of going to different areas, but I do think the scaling is there.
Scale did enjoy it a little more.
Yeah. I think so too. I think Scarlet and Violet was a good attempt trying to figure things out, but I think they really don't know what they do with open world games. I don't know why they never explored the idea of like badges adjusting difficulty. Because they don't have enough content to fill. Well, that's the thing though, because like, I think open world can work as long as like you enjoy that, like, that walking around. Because like, it's a more, open world games are more intrinsic than they are extrinsic, you know? Because there's not essentially, like, if you think about it, like,
Arceus shared some of the problems, but with Arceus it had a different type
yeah,
of
but the thing is,
gameplay.
Arceus is not technically open world. It's like sections in a way. But like, when it comes to open world games, at least my enjoyment from open world games is just like walking around and finding things that like, oh, here's a quest, oh, here's a thing, you know? Because I think that's the thing with open world games. They're not designed for everyone. They're more designed for explorers. They try to design it for everyone, which is like a big struggle. But people who like explore it and just like, you know, walking out
when
to the distance.
When I say issues, I meant with leveling and battling.
That makes sense. I think the battling system was interesting in Arceus compared to the other Pokemon game. Because it had like the shift style between speed and power. That was a very interesting experimentation. A well-made open world would be ideal, but they don't... Well, that's the thing though. What makes an open world like good then? Is it because it has a lot of things scattered throughout? Because in my opinion, I think what makes an open world good is having enough sightseeing spots and being able to like look off in the distance and say like, what's that? And then walk towards it. Even if it turns out when you get there, it's just a giant rock in the shape of a sword, you know? But it doesn't pertain to any quest or something, you know? Feels lived in? I can see that. Because I personally would like an open world with a lot of exploration aspects more than like having quests and like things scattered everywhere. That's why I really like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom did that really well. You had a lot of areas where you could climb up and then like you look off into the distance and you're like, oh, that's a shrine, and you walk towards it. Or you look off in the distance and you see like this weird shaped tree and you're like, what's that? And you want to make your way towards it. And then like on the way towards it, you come across other weird things and they pull your attention. And even though those weird things don't necessarily have any tie to a quest or something, they're just weird things that you'll like, oh, take a picture or like stand next to and say like, wow, that's pretty cool. You know? But I could see that being boring for somebody else, right? Because somebody else would like see that same kind of exploration, that same gameplay, and they'll be like, why is there no reward, or why is there no quest tied to it?
Every trainer battling Arceus I was very underleveled, but that wasn't the main focus, and by design you're already meant to be fighting wild Pokemon for the research tasks, which means
yeah.
leveling
I
up.
think Pokemon Arceus did a really cool job with the research task, and I wish they brought that back as a system. I get why they didn't do it, and they tried to do it different in ZA. Because technically, like, the Pokedex is automated in a way. But it would have been really cool if they brought the idea back of like, oh, you have to do specific moves with Pokemon, or you have to like catch a certain amount of these Pokemon before you actually level up your research notes. They brought back the research notes, but not in the same way as Arceus. I think Arceus did it best. It really felt like you were kind of like a researcher, like you're researching these Pokemon. It was kind of short. Was it short? I remember it wasn't that short. Like, what's considered short? Like, I would say I have like 20-25 hours in it, and I haven't been in it. But then again, I was like doing side quests and going out of my way to catch some Pokemon and complete the notes. I guess it depends on what you see as short. Let me think, because I remember thinking back to the game too. There was like the first area. There was like 4 sections in the first area. Second area, there was 3 sections that you had to go through. Third area, there was another 3 or 4 sections. Then there's the 4th area. Then it has you rethreading the areas again, but in a different light. Then there's like a 5th area, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't remember how long it is though. I remember it being relatively long. I think I have like 25 hours in it. I haven't beaten it yet though, because like during the time other games came out. There we go. I need to go back and finish up Arceus.
I wish Arceus had a longer story.
How long was this? No, I felt it was a pretty good length in my opinion. But I could see that. The story was actually really interesting too compared to the other Pokemon games. Because it started off nice and comfy, and then like, it does this, the Pokemon formula. Starts off nice and comfy, simple journey, and you get yourself into like life-changing stakes.
Overall, I really enjoyed Arceus.
Yeah, honestly, ZNA and Arceus are kind of some of my favorite games. They're in my top 10 for sure. Both of them because of their uniqueness.
But I wish there was more.
I do too. And interesting enough, Arceus didn't even have any DLC, does it? Technically the DLC wave... No, Sword and Shield had DLC, and that came out before Arceus. Yeah, Arceus had 0 DLC, surprisingly. But I do like the Legend series. I like how the Legend series have been like going with the idea of trying different gameplay elements in a new kind of way of storytelling. While still not like being kind of like the main games. I really hope they continue the ZA series, or not the ZA, the Legend series. I'm kind of curious though, because I was actually thinking like they're gonna make the Legend series along the line of Arceus, and all the Arceus, or all the Zia games in the future will be like Arceus, but color me surprised as ZA.
As I said, I wish they focused on only Arceus and then focused fully on Scarlet/Violet.
That would be interesting to see how they go, but I think with the success of ZA and the somewhat success of Arceus, I think they're probably gonna have Legends as a off branch to the main Pokemon games for sure. I wonder why they're called Legends. We don't really go. Well, I guess we did talk about the Legendary. Yeah, I actually guess, you know what? I can see why they call it Legendaries. Like, the first one was focused on Arceus and all the Legendaries around him. This one's like focused on, like, what's it called? Zygarde and all the legends around him too. Did you see my ping on Discord? No? I've been busy as of late.
Also, the gameplay loop is different in some way.
It is. And it's like similar but different. It's sort of like the Alola region where you had the trials with the totems. It's like that. Let me check, what did you say on Discord? Was it anything important? It better be important because I'm checking it right now. Who added them? What's that? The heck? Huh. You added emotes? Interesting.
You battled the same way, but you're not a trainer trying to beat every gym.
Yeah. It's like the same formula, but twisted in a different way. Pretty important. Well, I'm glad no one took advantage of it, but that's interesting. Thank you for letting me know, May. Interesting. I didn't know there was a... Let me see. Why would it be that you guys have the opportunity to do that? Give me a second. You guys are under everyone, right? Why do you guys have that ability? You probably forgot to lock it. Let me check. No, it's off. See? I have it off for everybody, so I don't know how you were able to add emotes. How are you able to add emotes? Nobody has the ability to add emotes except me. Huh? Wait a second. I'm looking through the permissions and there's no way for you to add emotes. I just checked on all the permission. Create expressions. Allow members to add custom emotes.
Check Sheepy roll and everyone roll.
I did. I checked everyone. Oh, server boosters, apparently. Okay. I wonder if that's the case. Are you a server booster? It still lets me? Alright, I turned off server booster. I wonder if Discord's going wonky. But it was turned off for sheepies, which is technically everyone. Everyone's a sheepy. Because you guys get funneled straight into the sheepies. I don't know, I won't even try. Try it again, May, since you seem to know how to do it. Don't understand much about Discord. For some reason, it says server boosters are allowed to add emotes, which is weird because I don't remember setting that. Not a server booster? Try it again and see. And if it does still do it, let me know and maybe I'll put a ticket in for it. Because I checked all the roles and they were all turned off, so that's why it surprises me. Because I remember going through it and making sure I turned off anything that like would be not good for everyone to have. Okay, there we go. Alright, this is all inked. Now to draw everything. Or color it.
I'm pretty sure I can do it as well.
Check Fenner then? Not. Can you guys check? I turned off the server booster one. Let me check again. Like, I keep looking through the settings. Is there something else? I checked the emoji. People doesn't trust me. I trust you. But this is for the normal layman. If somebody decided to come in. Yeah, everybody's a sheepy. I'm looking at everyone. Everyone's under the sheepy. Members can start events? Really? Did they add some new tags here or something, or switch it? Why is it that you guys are able to do this? Wait, what's this? Create a tag. Unlock with boosting? What? Have I not boosted my own server? Let me check. I don't get it because I remember turning all these things off before. Let me check. Wait, you can't? Is it because like some of you guys are Minecrafters? No, everything's turned off for a lot of people. Oh, why is everyone? Why can't everyone create events?
False alarm. I can do it in a bunch of other servers though.
He definitely fits the emojis. I don't know what's going on here. Are you a server booster? I'm scrolling to the server booster. Was the server booster always a role? Because it seems like a lot of things are turned on.
Recent change that broke stuff. I need to check my own server now.
Yeah, I'm seeing that the server booster has a lot of like create events and stuff on. Did they add this recently? I don't remember server booster being a thing. But they have a lot of things that they could do. Like they could change nicknames? Oh, their own nickname. But it's all concerning. Thank you for letting me know, Mado. I appreciate it. That's crazy. Yeah, bye, isn't it? All it takes is one bad actor. Yeah, that's true. I'm glad that everyone's so trustworthy in the Discord. Everyone's just mellow and chill. I really appreciate it, Mado. That's interesting, though. I don't remember. I remember like adjusting everything beforehand to make sure that things like that wouldn't get through, but I guess for some reason the settings either turned off or I don't remember server booster being there, so maybe they added server booster? Yeah, thank yous. Thank you! Thank you so much for playing my game.
SMH couldn't add smug sheep emote without Alin noticing Alin your ear bleed.
I wouldn't have noticed either. I've been so...
on Sordy's server.
Oh no! Sordy's gonna destroy you! Have a nice stream. You too! You have a nice stream too, May! Teehee. There you go. I can't believe Sordy's a VTuber now, with his own Sordy server. The distinguishing Sordy server. Discord's been really wonky as of late, if I remember correctly too. I heard some people saying that Discord's been doing all kinds of weird things. There we go.
The Sorrid server sounds like a cute name XD.
It does.
Sordy.
Sordy doing his Sordy things. Talking about Blue Archive. Streaming the Blue Archive. Consuming the Blue Archive. There we go. I could use a coffee. Man, it's raining again. Like, I was hoping to do some grocery shopping soon, but with all this rain, it seems like it's gonna be a pain. Let me check the weather really quick. I guess I'll just have to survive off my food that I have currently. The Great Flood is coming! The Great Flood is coming! Okay. It's gonna be raining today, it's gonna be raining tomorrow, it's gonna be raining the day after tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be raining so hard. All day, rain, every day. Heavy rain at this moment. Let me look out the window. I like looking at the rain. Do you guys like looking at the rain? Wow, it's so flooded. I'm doing... I love the rain. Me too, don't drown. You know what? When I was like leaning back in my chair, I can't help but think of the Tachyon. That gif of Tachyon like spinning back on her chair and talking to Manhattan. You know what I'm talking about? Fender would know what I'm talking about with that. The one where she's just leaning back on her chair. I was just thinking about that. I was just doing that pose. I am actually Agnes
Yay,
Tachyon.
final
Yeah.
XD.
I was just doing that, looking out the door or out the what's it called? The window. But the rain is nice. It's like a good excuse to be lazy too. I like being a little bit lazier on rainy days. I say as I can't be lazy at this moment. Okay, there's like white parts in his hair too. But I hate the rain when you have to go out. But if you never have to go out, then it feels so nice and comfy. The pitter patter of the rain, the comfiness of the weather. Right? And it's a good excuse to get like warm and cozy. Like I like to pick up my dog and then grab him and wrap him in the blanket with me, and we would like take a nap on the couch. The rain is really nice. I prefer day so the clothes dry. That makes sense. I need to do my laundry too, actually. I'm not gonna be able to dry my clothes like this. Makes driving more exciting. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Victor. I'd rather drive in not rain than drive in rain. Especially with how drivers are in the city. Oh boy. We have some crazy drivers over here. Uh-oh. Crazy. Ooh, ooh, oh no, whoa. You have a collar? You do have a collar. Okay. That's a collared shirt. Have you guys ever been part of the Boy Scouts? I know, like, the only scout thing I ever done...
Nope, never.
Really? The only scout thing I ever done was when I was younger, and I was, like, at summer camp. But beyond
That's
that...
barely a thing here.
Really? Interesting. That makes sense. I know, like, Boy Scouts is more of an American thing, because, like, even Superman talks about it, how, like, he's a Boy Scout. But I always wonder if they have that over there. FFA? The free-for-all? Do you guys beat each other up there? I didn't even know they exist here. Oh, yeah. Boy Scouts were supposed to be like... It's very interesting. I don't know. I've never been part of it, but I heard stories about it. Like, they give you like all these like these hands-on training with like wilderness stuff, right? No Future Farmers of America. Oh, I never heard that. That's pretty cool though. And then like after you finish the Boy Scouts for whatever season you're in, they give you a pocket knife. I don't know if they do that anymore, considering like considering how crazy kids are. Like, kids these days are super crazy. I remember back in my previous job, when we worked, right? There was like some kids that brought knives to schools, and we had to do a lockdown, and we had to like call the cops so they could get the knife safely. It was crazy.
Honestly, I feel like you'd be one.
I'm a little Boy Scout, a homeland Boy Scout from the great land of the USA. We learn about fire and the safety of others right here in the Boy Scouts of USA. It's fine, it's USA, not London. Oh. But yeah, I never been a Boy Scout. Mama Sheep didn't want me to be part of things like that in a way.
Alin would help a granny down the street.
I actually have done that before. Not because I was a Boy Scout or anything, but just because like I felt kind of bad. I felt guilty. I was like walking ahead of David. I was like, oh, she looks like she could use some help, and I went back and helped her. I've done that a lot of times, and anytime I don't, I always feel shame. Like I sinned. Like I'm a sinner of great magnitude. That's why I try to do it when I notice it. Like when I notice it, then I go back and try to help. Just because like if I walk past, it's like, ugh, you're a terrible person, Alan. How could you leave that old lady alone?
See? Proving my point.
I'm telling you, my what do they call it? My alignment is I wouldn't say chaotic good. Was it lawful good? I'm too lawfully good. I'm a goody two shoes. And you know what they say about goody two shoes? I could use a coffee though. I'm too nice. I need to stop being nice. I need to start being like an asshole. I was actually having this conversation with a friend, and I was saying, you know what? I need to act more manly on stream. So I was looking up like some of the men who stream. And the thing I got from a lot of the guys that stream, they're very brash and they're very crude. And I'm realizing like that difference in my personality.
Time for Alin to put the sheepies in a category. What would Sordy be?
Sordy would be fallen under degenerate sheep. But yeah, I like nice people more, to be honest. I mean, it's nice, but like, I won't lie that oftentimes I get like construed to be feminine. And it makes me realize that, you know, I don't act manly enough. But yeah, I told my friend that if I wanted to act manly, I had to start cursing more. I had to be more brash with my personality. And they said like, no, Alan, that's dumb. But I was thinking like, and they were saying like the manliest thing is being comfortable with who you are. And I was thinking like, that's good and all, but people don't interpret me as a man as it is. No cursing, no. Because I seen like some of the like the content creator, like I did like a good like scan of some of the male content creator. And I saw like how some of them act, right? And I could see like, yeah, they're much more manlier than I am. That's for sure. I was thinking about that.
Hear that, Alin? Embrace the femboy.
No,
to be
I'm
manly.
not gonna embrace the femboy. I don't wanna be that femboy. Act class you want. Don't force yourself to be someone else. But I wanna be manlier. I want to show people that I can be reliable. I think? I don't know. I feel like that's always association with manliness too. The reliability. I won't lie though, after the horror month October, that's like all my manliness points have went down the drain.
Alin wants to be a badass hero.
Yeah, I want people to look at me and be like, yeah, I could count on him, you know? I want to be able to lift people up, inspire them. But no, I'm just stuck in my femboy career. Workout? No. You guys don't get to see all that. That's the thing. Like, how would you be able to tell I'm manly if you guys just see me on camera and hear my voice?
You'll need some cool sunglasses
Yeah.
and have an explosion.
Look at
behind
Dr.
you to be
Disrespect.
Cool cat.
Look at where his career went. What is Dr. Disrespect up to? I never watched his stuff before, and I only heard of him because of all the drama that happened around him. Is he still streaming? You've been working so much. You are reliable. Oh, I appreciate it. Not reliable enough though. Pulls out gun. There you go. It's very interesting. I was actually, what's his name? That one, I was watching a Mujin video about, what's his name? The one that's been getting into drama recently, boyfriend of Emichu? Emiuru? Emichu? I don't remember their names. I only seen the video and just like what the drama was related to them. But it was very interesting to hear about the guy and how Mischief? I think it's Mischief. And how Mischief like essentially started out. Yeah. I was watching the Mujin video about it. And it's just kind of crazy to hear how he started with humble beginnings, but as soon as he got big, things like that's when things went wrong. And that's like a general fear of mine, like the idea of like getting so big that you end up like not really seeing the problems with yourself. IRL streamers are so fake. I don't know about that. It depends. Because like some IRL streamers are pretty real. Like Asmongold is a good example. But then again, even Asmongold is pretty fake when you think about it. Because the Asmongold personality is a really fake one. If you look at his like other channel where it's just Zach, he's a very chill guy. So the whole Asmongold thing is like just a trope. In fact, I think a lot of people just play it up for the camera when you think about it. Try to think. Usually the ones that are more real tend to be the smaller indies because they don't really have like a defined personality yet, so they just be them. It's hard to say. But yeah, I can see what you mean by that.
What about you, Alin?
You know what? Like I said too, even I play up a personality in a way. Because like, when I play games, I don't normally talk. So that's me playing up the personality. But in terms of like opinions and stuff, everything that I say is like what I believe in. My focus, my firm beliefs, my religion. Because I just want to... I don't think I could play a different role. Even if I wanted to try. Because I think whenever I try to do a different role, everything just reverts back to the standard silliness. Granted though, I guess like, depending on who I'm with, my personality kind of changes. I guess in a way. I don't know. But I guess they're all still silly. I guess like silliness is my default. like... Yeah, I think just being silly is just my default personality.
Go for even sillier then.
Gosh, chat, it's me. I could do my surfer dude voice and we could just go with that. Jello, hello, it's me. What makes a person silly? What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? I want to try to do sillier things, but the problem is like I'm realizing.
How many voices do you have?
I don't know. Let me see. I have my nerd voice. Oh, hey guys. Then I have my snob voice. I see that you're trying to talk to me, guys. And I have like the roach voice. Hey guys, it's me. So that's 3. I have my toad voice. I don't want to do the toad voice. The toad voice hurts too much afterwards. So that's 4. I have my Pegasus voice, I guess you could say. Ooh, Yogi boy! I see that you're trying to play your cards! Or at least exaggerated 1. That's 5. So I have 5 voices! The one I like the most though is like the nerd voice. I just wish I could do the nerd voice more. One acts different with different people. I think it's normal. Yeah, it's definitely normal.
Yippee.
Yippee! Yip. Hey guys, my name is Alin Laphel. I like to draw and play video games. My favorite game is Pokemon. I really like Pikachu. He's like my favorite Pokemon. Did you guys hear about how Nintendo originally wanted to have Pikachu in a swimsuit? Isn't that weird? But yeah, those are my only voices. I want to do, like, out of all the voices, I want to have like an Ikeman voice, just so I could do stupid Ikeman things.
Your voice is gonna die if you keep that up XD.
Funny enough, that one doesn't hurt my voice. Like, I could talk like that really easily just because of the way it works. It's more like I'm swallowing air with that, because like I had to push my voice to the back.
Just imagining doing a tuber introduction with that voice XD.
Yeah, I should. The thing is like, the voices that hurt are the ones where I strain my throat, like the toad voice and the cockroach voice. Because I push my voice back and I reverberate my throat in order to make that noise. Yeah. But that one is more like I just push my voice back. So it's not really doing anything against my voice box. Anything that causes me to reverberate my voice is gonna hurt me. But the ones that don't, like that voice and the Pegasus voice, ooh, Yugi boy. And the snob, my name is Alin Laphel and I'm here to talk. Those voices don't really hurt my voices thanks to the fact that they're just pushing my voice back. I should do, at least if I do a VTuber debut, I could have 3 different Alins. Oh, wait, let me see. How do I do my stuff? Hey guys, it's me, Alin Laphel. I'm like a famous VTuber. I got so much views on YouTube.
Time to make the 5 minutes of being XD.
I guess that's like my Squidward voice, my fake Squidward voice. Do you guys really want that? I don't know if I could like, if I could stand hearing that if somebody else streams like that. But maybe that's just a me thing.
The fuck did I come to?
Hey, Shorty. How are you doing? It's me, Alin Laphel. I'm here to talk about video games. What's your favorite game? What? You don't even like games?
Alin Laphel.
You're out of the fart. I like the snort. The snort adds to it. It's like Porky from Earthbound. Thank you for the lurk. You know, the more I talk about games, the more I just like remember. Like every time I say like a game title, all the memories come rushing to me. Like, oh yeah, I remember all the fun things to that game. Like just by saying Earthbound, I just remember everything about like Earthbound 1, and it kind of makes me want to play it too. I'm just very nostalgic for games right now. I'm in my nostalgia era. Know how I was like in the Pokemon card era, then there was like the Uma Musume era, which I'm still playing Uma Musume. There was the Minecraft era, there was the Pokemon era. We're hitting the retro era soon. I like how my life is just broken up into arcs of what my favorite thing is during the time. There we go. Did you play Earthbound 2? I played Earthbound 2 and Mother 3. I never played. I tried playing
Just remember, Alin, the more you talk, the more fodder you give me to put into the.
Is that what you wanted? But yeah, I tried playing Earthbound 0, the original one for the NES. But I won't lie that it was a lot less fun because it was very grindy since the enemy encounter rate was crazy, right? And it was all randomly encountered enemies. I really wanted to like Earthbound 0, and I really wanted to give it a try, but I think it was too much for me. Maybe I'll try it again one day. Now that I have this retro handheld. But yeah, I played Earthbound and Mother 3. They were really good. I am so glad for fan translators to bring Mother 3 to the West. But I remember my time with those games. Really fun. It's kind of a shame that we never did get a Mother 3 in the West. I get why. At this point, I 100% get why. But, like, it would be nice one day if they decide to bring it to the eShop. Now I just want to play it. Just the idea of grabbing a hamburger from the trash can. That's my favorite part of the game. I like it when games give you healing items, but they're just like regular items in real life. You know, like hamburger, bag of chips, things like that.
BTW, just a heads up, but you haven't responded to me on DMs. No rush. Though.
Oh, yeah, I've been really bad with DMs as of late. I have too many. I've been getting a lot of messages, and I've been doing a lot of commissions. But I'll check it after stream. Like I have another person on VGen. I got a message back, right? Luckily, they're all not related to commissions, but at the same time, I'll have to get back to them because I think I saw your message. It's just I forgot to respond to it. Yes, this will be better as a color.
I feel that I do it a lot.
Yeah, because I would like in the morning, I would open the message, read it, then like usually, here's my like morning routine, right? As soon as I wake up, the first thing I do is check my VGen messages, then I check my Discord messages, and then I get up and like start brushing my teeth and stuff. Right? The first thing I do is literally check messages. I like potions more, they're cute. They are cute, but I feel like when it comes to like having food as healing items, I always relate it to it better. It's like, oh, a hamburger. That hamburger healed 20 HP. And I relate it to real life. I'm thinking like, oh, if I eat this hamburger, I'll heal 20 HP. That's why I like the whole like food is real items thing. Because I just imagine in real life that like I'm healing my own HP by eating this hamburger. Eats hamburger, gets heart attack. It's just like Dead Rising. Dead Rising was such a good game for that too. Because in Dead Rising, there was like so many mixtures of items and stuff.
Doing an ego search right in the morning XD.
That's true. But I'm not beating the workaholic allegations, that's for sure. Bad ending, yeah. Thinking about it, it is kind of silly that I look up messages as soon as I get them. I don't think I ever ego searched. Thinking about it, I heard about it from like leaks about people eagle searching, and I hear like the big VTuber girls eagle search, I wonder if it's just like related to people who get bigger. And then when they get big, do they eagle search themselves? Let's eagle search ourselves really quick. I'm gonna type it in Google. Alin Laphel. Wow, just leads to my... I wonder why my Instagram is like one of the first things and not my Twitter. Yeah, my Twitter is like the 5th thing when you look me up. Interesting. I see my global comics. Interesting.
You know you're popular when you start having R34.
You know what? I was actually thinking about that, but not like in the sense of Rule 34. Have you guys? Do you guys know websites like Jailbrew and stuff? Look at this, guys. I'm on oh, can I show that? Ooh, I forgot. What about Danbaru? Maybe Danbaru would be a better option. I was gonna like show Jailbrew, but I forgot they have lewd ads. That's usually where I go to for my references. Oh yeah, look at that. Here we go. This was better because there's no lewd ads. I'll post it. Right? Look at this. I'm on Danbaru. You know you made it when you have a Danbaru of some of your art. Not all of my art's there, interesting enough. I didn't upload it myself either. Somebody else decided to do it. Look, the picture of Fufu
yes,
and
references.
Yeah, references. The picture of Fufu with Frankie is there, both of them. I wonder who uploaded those ones. It's interesting to see because like there's like Inktuber in there, like a couple Inktubers, but it's not like all the Inktubers. But yeah, I didn't find anything bad. Looks like it's just all my art stuff. I tried it my best.
There is a fake Alin Laphel Twitter account, but there's no posts on it. Lol.
Yeah, I think people could tell that I'm real. I think that's the thing. Like I could tell, or I think I have a bit more of a reputation.
Usually the site says who uploaded.
Oh, interesting. Like Reddit, does it? Does it say who uploaded it? Interesting. I have to check that out. I'm eagle searching, guys. I'm eagle searching. Let's see. I have my TikTok here. Only 120 followers. What a shame. Danbaru Laphel. Alin Laphel Kamal is a Malaysian caster. What? Siegfried is the best boy. Oh, my Tumblr is here. Wait, that's not my Tumblr. Wait, what? I clicked on the one that says Tumblr, but it took me to somebody else's Tumblr. That's not my Tumblr. Why does it show a picture of Siegfried? I never drew Siegfried before. He thought he had the upper hand. It's just my YouTube. Let me see what else. Oh, my Final Fantasy 14 clan is here.
Someone is asking if the Mint one was before or after R34 stream XD.
Wait. Oh. On Danbaru? Interesting. It was a good try. Yeah. I thought my Tumblr was here. Hey, look, my guild is here though for Final Fantasy 14. You can find my name in there. There's like a Alin Laphel on Korean website. What? What is this? Oh! It's like estimated earnings. Wow! Look at this, chat. We're making some big money from YouTube right now. It's going off my YouTube channel. Those are some big monies. Let's go. I wonder about FMO. They're really good. I liked it. Like, if I had more time, I'd play it. Honestly, though, thinking about it, I could probably play it on my Retroid.
Where's my cut?
Here. I'll give you a cut, alright?
Don't spend it all at once.
There you go. I'm sending it to you right now, Sorty. I'm giving you a cut at this very moment. There's your cut of the picture. There you go. Doing great. That's like a small sandwich. Yeah, you guys are paying for my coffee every month.
Receive. Gonna spend it RN.
Oh, look at this, guys. This Google is doxing me. What? I'm gonna show you guys this. I can't believe Google is doxing me. Look at this. There you go. Laphel. Muhammad Amiral Ayman bin Muhammad Kamal. Laphel's real name is Muhammad Amiru Ayman bin Muhammad Kamal. Where's Laphel from? Muhammad Laphel is from Malaysia. Oh no, you guys caught me. Gotta spend it right now. Nice. No, this is not my real name. Esports chart, huh? Oh, apparently someone has a Facebook with Laphel? That's not me either. I had to click on it to see, but that's 100% not me. My name is Laphel. I'll be making analysis and knowledge about games, especially Mobile Legends. What's Mobile Legends again? That's 100% not me. The phone is going to drop soon, yeah. Oh look, my drawing is here! I went to click on a random website. You remember this drawing that I made? Oh, this one was really cute. 3 eggs, please. 3 ice cream, please. Egg? Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? My art's been spread around, that's for sure. I find it interesting how far my art's been going. And look, even on what's it called, the people that were like advertising me back when I was making my webcomic, a lot of their posts are tied to me. I'm glad I was able to drown them out. I felt really bad that they kept spamming me everywhere. Let me see, what else do we have here? I'm just looking. I'm glad to see I'm glad to see that this title is still tied with me. One latte of your best milk. Hee hee. What else do we have here? Lobotomy Corporation, Instagram, betrayed by my own horse. Yeah, there's a... Wait, who's this?
$10. What a steal.
Yeah, $10 for this book or this light novel. It's actually a really fun light novel or visual novel. I liked it. Oh, look! I have an article! Apparently my webtoon was featured in an article in 2022. Yeah, look at this. I didn't realize I had an article based on me. Number 1! Look! Number 1! Number 1! This is a while ago. 2022?
And the artist dropped the project the same year long.
Yeah, because he became a VTuber and got commissions and got paid to work on somebody else's stuff. If only the woodpecker cried. If only... What? Oh, interesting.
Who did they tag in that article?
They tagged me. That's me! Also, I don't remember making this drawing, but I have it. I was like searching through Reddit, or not Reddit, but through Google's, but yeah, here, that's there.
Time to commission Alin to work on Offtask XD.
Honestly, that's probably the only way will get me to work on it, because to justify
XD.
it. Yeah. It's supposed to be A for Alin and Laphel for, you know, my last name, Laphel.
I don't think it's yours, lol.
This one? No, this is my drawing. I drew this. I remember drawing this before. It's just I forgot about it. $60. 60 per page. Alright, I'm gonna look one more page. One more page of Google to see if there's anything interesting. Man, I have a weird history.
It got fingers. You don't do fingers.
I've been doing fingers a lot. I don't know what you're talking about. Like that latest Fufu one? That Fufu one had fingers. Let me see. Oh, the thunderstorm is really loud. This one? This one had fingers. Fingies. But yeah, it's very interesting to see like all my history on Google. I guess I left my imprint much more than I thought I did. I didn't think I left such an imprint on the internet. Not the biggest imprint yet. but an imprint nonetheless. My art's spreading around, my videos are spreading around, my branding is spreading around. Oh yeah, I forgot I made Hu Tao. That cute Hu Tao drawing. That's interesting. That's yabai desune. Alright, that was a good sidetrack. I like that. I never went eagle searching, but it was actually fun to do. Maybe I should eagle search more. Is it bad to eagle search? Should I be eagle searching? Is it illegal to eagle search? I like this one though. This one's really cute. 3 ice creams, please. Egg. There you go. Let me close all this. Don't look at my real name. Alright. There we go. That was a quick venture on the internet, learning about myself. It's kind of crazy to think.
If you have a unique name too. Even if I streamed as Fenrir,
yeah,
it would be really hard to find stuff about me XD.
That's the thing too, when I was starting off. When I was trying to plan a name, I tried to make sure that two things with my name. One, it's easy to say. And two, my name is unique enough that like I could Google it and I can't find anybody else with that name. Those were two things I did to make sure, like if you guys want to be a creator of some sort and you want to have like some uniqueness to yourself, think about that when you're coming up with your name. I think the first part is very important too, that people could say it out loud. The only problem though is like I didn't realize that people will pronounce it as Alin and not Alan. I guess it's not a real way to say Alan.
Easy to say, people keep saying it wrong.
But it's mostly easy. Like in my graphic design class, when they told us about brand building, they said like it's important when you're making a company name, keep it within 2 to 3 syllables to make it very memorable. Right? Pushing it with 4, 5 is like probably a bad spot to be in. Like McDonald's, right? 3 syllables. Burger King, 3 syllables. Wendy's, 2. Carl's Jr., 2. Right? Panda Express, 4. Walmart, 2. Target. Like the thing is, having it short, memorable, and easy to like say, make it so people kind of remember your name better. Especially when they're trying to like remember you business-wise. They're like, oh yeah, Alin. Right? It's very, very important. Like when it comes to brand building, keep your name simple. Something that people can find easily. Granted, like you can go the opposite direction and go the light novel route, where it's like, I can't believe all my agencies have rejected me and now I'm finding myself living on the street, but I've been picked up by a fairy and brought to another world. You know? You could do something like that for parody's sake, but people are not going to remember that title. There's a reason why too, in Japan, why when they shorten those titles, they become like a 2-word phrase. Like Ore no Imoto, that one becomes Orino, Orimo, right? Shortened down to 2 phrases. I'm trying to think of other ones. Like the one with the neighbor club, I think that one becomes just Haganai. Like literally Pokemon too. Pokemon long, like the long word name for Pokemon is Pocket Monster. They would say Poketo Monster, right? And then like they shorten it down to Pokemon, right? Pokemon. So it's basically a shortened version. Because the thing is, people will remember something short and easy to say versus like something longer and longer-winded. Are you saying Baron von Disaster, Blue Emperor, Domination, Silver Dragon is a bad name? Yes.
I know that Toru Majutsu
yeah.
Index is shortened to Toru.
Interesting thing too, like that makes it fun is like when you think about it, those short names become like their main name in a way. Just look at like how Pokemon became like the main name, but in Japan I think they still call it Poketo Monster. Poketo Monster. I don't know if they actually do call it Pokemon. Pokemon. No, I guess they do. Pokemon. It's not too hard to say compared to Poketo Monster. But I like it. Poketo Monster. I think Digital Monster 2 is like a shortened one too. Digimon Digital Monster. Digital Monster. But yeah, if you guys are building a brand, just keep that in mind. Keep your title short, make it easy to remember, and make it so that's unique enough. Like, you don't want to be like John Laphel. Imagine if I called myself John Laphel. Actually, John Laphel might do better than John Smith. But if you name yourself like John Smith VTuber, like John VTuber, do you think there's a John VTuber actually? John VTuber. Why is she called John VTuber? Oh, it's Penrose from what's it called? What was Penrose part of? I remember she was pretty big in the agency she was in before she went independent. John VTuber here to say.
Alin Wake.
Alan Wake, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the thing too. Like, you can have maybe a very common first name, and as long as your last name is very uncommon, you might do pretty well too with a name like that. It's just like in real life. People who see unique names are more likely to remember it, right? As long as like part of it's like not unique. Poketo Monster. Imagine having a movie just called some guy called John. Yeah, that'd probably be like the worst title. Like, I know there's like some problems with like something like that. Wasn't there something recently that had a simple title
instead of 2-word names?
That could be it too, but
do people have nicks for you, or is it just Alin?
So far, people just call me Alan. Interesting enough, like everyone's saying Alin. Meanwhile, the text-to-speech says Alan. It says it correctly. The text-to-speech is smarter than the regular people. Yeah, bye Disney. But yeah, I think there was a movie that had that problem. People have not called me a nickname actually. Like, even IRL, no one calls me a nickname. Back in high school, I got called a nickname. It was my nickname back in high school was BB, but it was only the girl that I liked called me that name.
Stinky is your nickname.
No, it's not. She called me BB because it meant Big Brother. I got Big Brother zone. I got put in the brother zone. Totally not referencing John Carter of the Mars. I don't know what that is. That's crazy. That's crazy, isn't it? Hey, Alan, everyone. Mina. Hey, yo, did your phone uncharge or did your phone discharged? Man, the brother zone is like worse than the friend zone.
Is that why you like kiss sex, sis?
You know what? Yes. I remember I have a laptop too. That works too. I hate letting my electronics discharge though. When they discharge, it's hard to charge.
Bleed middle.
This is why I'm gonna play Andrew, the Coffin of Andrew and Lele, guys. I gotta play that game soon. Oh, that reminds me. Thanksgiving is coming up soon, and I have to go out of town to cook dinner for the family, right? So I might. I gotta think about what games am I gonna play after I finish this week. I had to do like a playthrough so I can upload it. Because I had to come up with like a thumbnail and everything for it. There's just like so little time. I might need assistance just to finish those things up. Was a big budget movie based on John Carter of the Mars? It did badly. Did it do badly because of name? There we go. I'm turning on my heater. There we go. Are you guys having any plans for Thanksgiving? I know Thanksgiving is like in 2 weeks.
The hell you doing with a heater?
It's cold. I'm chilled. It's raining and it's cold. I'm very sensitive to the cold.
What do you mean cold?
It's like what? 68.
I haven't been hearing your Tamagotchi noises.
Oh, that's because it's on silent. But I haven't charged my Tamagotchi lately, but I put it on silent. And it kind of killed my Digimon. And I didn't touch it since. I haven't charged it, but maybe now that you say that, it kind of makes me want to bring it up again. Let me see.
Okay, it's 29 degrees Fahrenheit here.
That's cold. Yeah, it's out of battery. It was a Disney movie, and you haven't heard of it because it did that bad? Dang. There's a lot of Disney movies that I haven't done that good. We're all assholes. Yeah.
If you think it's cold, wait in 2 months, lol.
I know. I'm just kind of scared because, like, I'm very sensitive to the cold. So I might actually... I have to think about what I'm going to do about that. Last year wasn't so bad, but I might have to, like, get a nice comfy blanket on me while I draw. The comfy blanket meta. 2012 Disney? Wow, that's pretty old. Says the old man himself.
Here isn't too bad, but the weather has been awful.
Yeah, same here. We, like, apparently, like, a big rainstorm hit around the LA area. So everyone around the LA area is getting hit. I only got Thanksgiving off. Then it's work, and everyone that's their package delivered. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to suffer Black Friday. My condolences to you. Maybe I should buy something for Black Friday. Like, some more gifts. I already got my brother's gift. It came in the mail, but the problem is the SD card is such low quality that I had to buy another SD card. So I think my SD card is coming in tomorrow. Then I'll be able to fix up my brother's gift and give it to him. The thing is, my brother doesn't celebrate Christmas anymore because of his wife and his new religion. But I still give him gifts just because, you know, just because he's my brother. My brother! What did you say about my brother? What did you say about my brother? What did you say about my brother?
Yesterday my shoes were so wet it felt like was wearing an aquarium on my feet.
I hate that so much. One thing I really hate is soggy shoes. Soggy shoes are the worst. It was pretty windy here. Ah, it was windy over here too. The wind gets pretty bad. Sometimes it knocks out the internet. Hopefully it wasn't like a hurricane or anything. What did you say about my brother? What did you say about my brother? This is really cute though. I like how this is coming out. It's taking me a little bit longer, but that's because I had to do the outlines. But I should finish this by the end of today. Then after this, I need to do outline work. I'll finish up the outlines today. I'll send it in. And then after that, I'll finish the other thumbnail. And I should be getting close to schedule. Let me take a look. Let me go pull out my pen really quick and look at my schedule. So I finish up Fufu's stuff. I finish up Katie's stuff. I finish up Grace's stuff. So I still have the big project.
You have to do an ego search XD.
No, the ego search didn't take too long, but the thing is, breaks like that are good because here's the thing. Here's my secret to making sure things come out nice is that I take miniature breaks like that so I could come back and look back at the art and I'm able to see the problems with some of the things better. So I'm working on Jeezy's thumbnail. I got a thumbnail commission just recently for Kuni on Saturday. So Kuni is due on Saturday. So according to my schedule, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 thumbnails to finish by next week. I have one that's on hold, technically. Like, it's supposed to be due in a week, but I haven't started it officially.
Yay, I can't do breaks or else I just stop. I usually hyper-focus.
That's the thing, like, sometimes taking breaks help you, or as an artist, taking breaks help you kind of see things better. Because, like, sometimes you get so into your art that you don't notice it, right? So taking small breaks like that is good. And then, like, next week I have Sunflowers. I'm also going out of town. I have to finish up Rubies, Alex, June. Okay, so that's 4. Okay, that's manageable. And I also have 2 secret projects I'm working on. Yeah, that's manageable. That's manageable. I'm doing pretty good on my scheduling so far. By the looks of it, I'm getting on things on time. Like, I finished a big thumbnail commission and it was supposed to be due on Thursday or Tuesday, but I finished it today. Actually yesterday, but I submitted it today. So, like, I finished a lot of Tuesday deadlines today, which is good. It feels strange though. I don't like soggy shoes. Soggy shoes feel the worst. You can do it, I believe in you. Yeah, thank you guys. I don't know. I was thinking about how crazy I am. Like in hindsight with all these commissions. I don't know what's crazier, the fact that I'm getting it done or the fact that I got all these commissions. I don't know what's the crazier aspect of it. But they're both pretty yabai desu ne. Yabai desu ne? Oh, there's a thunderstorm going on outside. Do you hear that? I saw Pecorine again from Princess Connect, and now that I saw her, I can't stop saying yabai desu ne. Yabai desu ne. Have you guys ever seen Pecorine from what's it called? From Princess Connect? Let me see if I can bring her up and we can listen to that. Pecco. Yabai. Yeah, bye. Oh wait, I can't show anime clips. The last time I showed anime clips, I got hit copyrighted hard. Commissions really did come out nowhere.
I used to play it before it got killed off.
I know. I'm so sad. Like, I can't get into not Princess Connect. I can't get into Blue Archives gameplay.
Like Chain Chronicle.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love Chain Chronicle. A fellow Chain Chronicleist. But I was able to get into Princess Connect's gameplay compared to Blue Archive. Even though they're literally the same game. Blue Archive and Princess Connect have the same gameplay. But for some reason, maybe it's just because I like the characters more in Princess Connect. That could be it too. They were very cute and very funny. Like, look at Pecorine. Pecco. I guess the thing is too, like, it felt like there was a main cast in a way. Like, you always had Kyaru, Pecorine, and Kokoro. They would always be in like a lot of main story cutscenes, and you're kind of endeared to them because they're, you know, with you all the time. I wonder if that's the thing that made me like it a little bit more. Because I can't say the same about Blue Archive. I know like every chapter has a different cast of characters that you kind of work with. And I guess it makes it harder for me to attach to them in a way.
BTW, I've been playing a bit of the Mind Break game and the devs can't catch a break.
What happened? Did something happen in the Mind Break game? Did they get mind broken? What happened now? Not every? True, but I know like the beginning chapters. Like I really like the chapter 2 girls. Like I liked the game making club, but I was always sad that like they like once that was done, they didn't really have much of a role later on. They show up in events still and stuff like that. And I imagine they show up in the later chapters, but they're not necessarily the main cast of girls. Like, I will protect these daughters with my life. Shoot Sensei Beam. But I know, like, the thing that makes me kind of more attached to the game or the characters is just being around them more and seeing them more in cutscenes.
One of the devs got caught playing Woo during a stream, I think. People were pissed for some reason.
Why are they pissed? That's weird. That's a shame. How are you enjoying the Mind Break game? Is it getting difficult at higher levels? How far are you? Okay, there we go. Because I'm kind of curious how the game feels later on. Do you feel the game gets unfair later on because of the gacha system? The most difficult part
I
is the
haven't
story?
played much, so it's fine. It does feel like I don't know what I should be doing. Too much stuff.
Like the gameplay loop is basically kind of like Uma Musume, where you go to the other world, you build up your characters, then you go to the main story and use those characters to fight there. Same with events and stuff. I like the art in that game for sure. Just, I don't know. It's just rough. Just thinking about the fact that it's a gacha game. What a shame. The story is kind of sad. In Blue Archive or the Mind Zero game? What's it called? Zero Chaos Nightmare? Do you think I could load that on my Retroid? I'm gonna try it after stream. I'm kind of curious because I wonder if it's controller supported. Like, does the game have controller support? And I could like play it on on a controller? Because like it doesn't seem like it would need the most like intensive controls.
Then there's a bunch of farm materials and side content I need to worry about as well.
Oh yeah, that too. Like I think the nice pleasure of games like Slay the Spire is that you could jump in and out, right? Give me a second. It's not like the main course of like thing that you need to do in Slay the Spire, you know? Because Slay the Spire is more like jump in and jump out, and that's what I was kind of hoping for in this game. I like the idea, but then I was thinking like, oh, I gotta do upgrade material stuff.
Cut off.
Did you hear me? Give me a second. Like all my things disconnected. I don't know why my Windows likes to disconnect everything at the same time every now and then for some weird reason. Not even sad, more like bad. Wait, really? That's a shame. How bad could it be though? Can't be that bad.
By any chance did you do a window update recently, lol?
Yes.
We mostly got everything XD. I heard some fun window sounds, lol.
Yeah. So for some reason, Windows disconnects everything and reconnects it. Like my Stream Deck starts flashing, my tablet flashes, my controller turns on and off, my pen goes out of whack. Like I don't know why it does that. It's like a weird thing that it does every now and then.
Welp, have fun with new Windows updates that are 30% made by and breaks at every corners.
Oh well, hopefully it doesn't break while I'm working on these commissions. I haven't had it break, but it's been doing that where it just turns everything on and off. Evil reasons? I like the premise of the game, but I couldn't really get into the story too. Was part of it because of deadlines? Wait. The owner of... Wait, huh? Are we talking about Zero Chaos Theory? The CEO is like a character in the game? And they fired the story people? That's crazy. Yeah, that doesn't sound good for the story, honestly. If he's writing the story, that's what you meant. Okay, there we go. What does this thing look like? If I remember correctly, it's like a light green. I'm just gonna improvise. I colored this thing so many times because so many people wanted them in their commission. That's why they announced they will redo the story. They're redoing the whole story? So then what happens to the current story? Oh, this is just like... that's just like, what's it called? Phantom of the Kill.
My PC crashed yesterday, I blame the new updates.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, bye, Destiny. But yeah, it's kind of like, for some reason, there's been a lot of games that have been doing that, where they revise the story completely. Like, didn't Infinity Nikki do that recently? I was listening to a video, another Mugen video, talking about Infinity Nikki, where they completely had to change the story of the game. Well, they did it just because they wanted to, essentially. And then, like, Phantom of the Kill did the same thing too. When it came to the West, it completely changed the story. But the reason they did it was because they wanted to appeal to a Western demographic, which apparently don't like girls.
Frontline 2 XD.
Yeah. I find it interesting because, like, the reason, like I said before, Phantom of the Kill originally was just all cute girls and they were all like weapon girls. But then when they brought it to the West, they had to add these manly men and burly men in there to appeal to the West. And I was just thinking, like, I guess the West doesn't like girls. Good times. I remember enjoying that game. It's a shame that game never kicked off. Is Phantom of the Kill still a thing? Man hates love lizards? Lizards? Give me a second. I'm checking about Phantom of the Kill. Phantom of the Kill. Is that game still up? In Japan, at least? Here we go. Oh wow. The JP version went on for 9.5 years. It only just went down 2 years ago. Interesting. Localizers? No. It's not even just localizers. They had the developers, the original developers, I think it was Gumi, make completely new content, new sprites and everything, and a new storyline. I still live, have fun, don't forget to rest. Thank you. Also get into where Win meets super hype game. Huh? What's that? Alright, it's a busy season. Take care, Marvin. Thank you for jumping in to say so. It's localized at voice change? Yeah, pretty much.
The Vocaloid?
The Vocaloid? There we go. We got this group done. Okay, let me just add clean touch.
You said Gumi XD.
Gumi? Oh no. Gumi is the name of the company that made. It's actually funny enough. I think Gumi made also Chain Chronicles. I remember Chain Chronicles and Phantom of the Kill were owned by the same company. Yeah, Fuji and Gumi. Gumi. The thing was too, Phantom of the Kill was actually a better Fire Emblem game back then, because like before Fire Emblem Heroes came out, like it was literally Fire Emblem, except you actually had full motion of movement. Like Fire Emblem Heroes, I get what they were doing where they tried to keep it localized into one screen, but because of that, you didn't really have like, it wasn't as like nice. Oh, where the wind meets? Oh, I'll have to take a look at that. I'll add that to my Steam list. Night, Marvin. Give me a second. Let me add this to my. Oh, interesting. Is it a cowboy game? It's a samurai game? It's a Chinese game? It's a Dynasty Warrior game? What is this actually? I'll add it to my library. It's free. MMO? It's a free game. Open world action
Alien's
adventure.
Never-ending Steam list.
Yeah, I have too many games on Steam at this point. Okay, time to color the dwarf in. Okay. There you go. And we'll have to like add black here because like the mask is kind of like hiding the eyes. There you go. Maybe we should like not have the eyebrows then. I was meaning to try it out, took too long. But what is that game? Is it like a gacha game?
Maple Story is on my Steam feed for some reason.
Maple Story. I'm still waiting for what's it called? Maple Story Classic. As soon as Maple Story Classic comes out, we're all playing it together. No and ifs or but about it. You don't know honestly? Like I looked at the trailer, or not the trailer, the gameplay, and it looks like a Dynasty-esque kind of warrior game, like a beat 'em up. But the thing is like, I can't tell because it's free. And whenever a game is free like that, there has to be something to it, like gacha element or something, you know? There's no such thing as a 100% free game. There's always some way of monetization. Looks like it's an MMO, you think? Because the thing is, it looked like an MMO, but all the screenshots did not show any other players. And that's why I was like hesitant to call it an MMO. It shows like scenes and stuff. It says here, open world action RPG multiplayer. I wonder if it's like a Monster Hunter-esque kind of game, lobby-esque. And people are saying like there's a lot of cool mechanics. Wuxia, Breath of the Wilds, it's like GTA. Body types.
Maybe there's only one player on the server's XD.
They made this game for one guy. Because I would say it was an MMO if the pictures show it to be an MMO, but the pictures show it to look like a single player game. That's why I was thinking that it's probably a gacha game then. But then like if it's a gacha game then... Wait, just to make sure I'm giving this dwarf the right color for skin. Oh, got a message. Let's see. Okay. Looks like I got another commission, baby! Okay, the dwarf has lighter skin. It's just what's it called? The helmet just makes it look darker. I got another commission though. They're asking. I have to message them back, but they're asking if they. They're asking about like commissions information. I'm never gonna stop.
Never stops.
The grind never stops, baby. Okay. Maybe I'll just recolor this whole thing once again. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about this season, but so many people are finding my name. I wonder if it's word of mouth or anything like that. Somebody's like spreading bad name of me. When we're commissions, they're gonna overwork you. It's fine. I'm keeping a good balance. I'll probably take a nap after this and then like make some dinner. I think for today, for dinner, I'm gonna have a tuna melt with some fried potatoes. And then maybe, oh, let me think. Kind of wish I had some fruits. That sounds really good though. Oh, I can taste it already. Because I had some leftover tuna from yesterday's lunch. And I have some cheese.
Oh yes, work, sleep, and eat.
Yeah, don't worry guys. Sometimes I remove the sleep part and I replace it with playing video games. But usually like when I do sleep, it's like a quick 30-minute nap. I don't like sleep for too long. I got my sleep schedule back in line though. Like before I was like sleeping really late and then waking up really early. So, but now I slept around like what, 1 o'clock?
3 hours naps.
I can't take a 3-hour nap honestly. Like I tried to, but the thing is like the longest I took a nap for was 1 hour, and after that it's like I'm fully awake. Heck, even after 30 minutes I'm fully awake. Like I don't need that much sleep nap wise. Which makes me okay. I was talking about this with my friend, right? Do you guys know about that thing that like Adderall? I think that's what it's called. The thing that was like apparently that like people who have ADHD take, and it's to help them focus. I was like listening to like a video, and I think I talked about this before, but basically the video stated like, oh, I need to take those performance enhancing drugs like other YouTubers to stay consistent or something like that. A stimulant, I guess? I don't know what it is really. But they were talking about that in the video, and I was thinking about that. Like, if this supposed drug...
Heard something like that somewhere.
Yeah, I forgot where I heard it from. Because like somebody was saying like they're not really consistent with their stuff, but like they should start taking performance stuff like that. But yeah, huh? Suddenly Sonic? Sure, let's go with Sonic. Has Spaniard? No siestas? But I was thinking like if I took that stimulant,
drama between a girl and a guy.
Maybe that is it then. Can you feel life moving through your mind? But I was thinking about like if I took a drug like that, how much more productive will I be? Like if I'm already this productive as is without it, imagine what happens if I consume it, right? I know it's not like an over-the-counter thing, but for some reason YouTubers are getting them like crazy. I don't know how YouTubers are getting it.
The next question should be, how much more depressed would you be, lol?
Does it make you depressed? I don't know what the side effects of it. Does it make you depressed?
Bad Alien, spray bottle.
Is it a bad drug though? Because don't people take it? Like I thought like YouTubers take it. I don't know how they're getting it though. Is it like over the counter?
100% kickback from it.
Really? Oh, that's not what they said. The YouTubers lied to me. It has side effects? Really? Some sort of legal that psychology uses to make people effective economic units? Really? Way! Whoa! Yeah! Can you feel life tingle you up inside? Yeah! Now you're face down on the floor! Whoa! But you can hardly swallow. Yeah, it has side effects or would be given to normal people. Then why are YouTubers taking it? Like apparently, like people said that YouTubers take it to keep consistent.
Say you do drugs to be more overworked.
It's not not to be overworked, but it's just to like, you know, just so I could get more things done, I guess. Don't take drugs though. If it's a really bad drug, guys, don't take it. Pro tip, don't take drugs. I'm just only asking and inquiring because I didn't realize it's a very strong performance enhancer. Do they have something that's like more... Do they have something that's more neutral?
Side effects may include cardiovascular issues such as tachycardia, increased heart rate, hypertension, high blood pressure, chest pain, and in rare cases, heart attack, stroke, or sudden death, particularly in individuals with pre-existing heart conditions.
It's crazy. Then I wonder if there's something more like for someone that's safer. Like, do they have something that's more performance enhancing but not deadly?
It's Sordy97 me when I see a cute girl. Energy drinks limo.
Energy drinks aren't good for you, I say as I talk about performance enhancing drugs. Hold on to what if. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Because there's so much things I really want to do, but I feel like if I had that, I'd probably be able to do it, but at the side effect that I'll die, I guess. Like, I want to make some room for singing lessons so I could start doing cover songs and stuff. I just haven't been able to do that. Caffeine and nicotine are generally used, I guess. I guess that's all I can do. I don't drink, smoke, nor do drugs. I'm already bad enough as it is. I get that. Live and learn. I would say don't do drugs, kids. I should try an energy drink though. I normally avoid energy drinks. I usually just drink coffee. But because I heard that like energy drinks like destroy your what do they call it? What's like a safe way to say it? I'm just gonna say it. Your ball sack. That was like the rumor. Oh yeah! Woo! That was like the rumor that was going around the playground when I was younger. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. Cause what lies ahead, only one way to find out.
TBH, and
I guess so.
Like once per 2 months, I buy 1 or 2 energy drinks. Caffeine barely works on me, Alin Laphel.
Me too. Also, why did the music suddenly cut off? Hello? Did I get copyright strike at this moment? Did John Nintendo? So far the music choices have been good. Well, it's on auto play, so it's going through all my video game choices.
Works
music
exceptionally well when it comes to going to the toilets.
I love Sonic music though. Sonic music's 10 out of 10. The games may not be like the best games, but damn, their songs, heck yeah. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. I can't remember the lyrics. What lies ahead, only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guesses, but follow my plan instead. Is YouTube down? Wait, you guys are on YouTube. Is YouTube down? No. Interesting. It's going to be 20 minutes. 20 minutes for what? Let me go bring it back up.
Well, the screen haven't moved in a bit, I guess.
I read you loud and clear. Well, I'm checking the YouTube.
In my head, there's the Sonic Heroes up.
Let me go pull up the Sonic Hero. I can't. Sonic Heroes! Oh, it's so cheesy. Hey, how are you doing, Marshall? Just finished with my script? Nice! That's good to hear. I love the Sonic Hero. It's so cheesy and corny. We are Sonic Heroes! Shut up, sorry. What goes up must come down. Oh man, these Sonic songs are my kicks, guys. If it didn't kick into the Sonic Hero part, watch me.
So Alin, when are you gonna cover them?
I want to cover them as soon as I get better at singing. Saren actually taught me. I was like talking to Saren off stream, and she taught me how to actually, what's it called? Tune? What's it called? Music tune? You know, like when the music editors do their thing? She taught me how to do that, so I learned how to do it. A new adventure awaits us! Let's go, because we're Sonic Heroes! Oh, that line is so stupid, but I love it. I don't know, there's a lot of songs I want to sing. Like, I recently wanted to, I got this urge to sing Butterfly from Digimon.
Oh, I got your answer for what Agentic says. Windows 11 as an Agentic OS is the idea of building the desktop around AI agents, co-pilots, voice, and cloud. A lot of people clearly don't want that.
I see. So it's like kind of forced assistance, basically. I can see that, how that describes it. You like Sonic R the most from Sonic OST? It's been a while since I listened to the Sonic R, but personally, like, the Sonic R ones are really good, but they're not singable, if that makes sense. Like, I think the Supersonic Racing is super singable. And the first one, I forgot what it was. For Supersonic Racing. Let me see. Let me go pull up the Sonic R. Let me see. Yeah, they're really good.
Wasn't the ending Sonic song even cheesier than the op?
That was the ending. Oh wait, actually, what was the ending song? Yeah, I think that was actually the ending song. But the I like the one for Sonic Heroes, Metal Overlord. Can you feel the sunshine? Can you feel the sunshine? I like that one too. This one's good. Living in the City. I don't remember the Living in the City one. Yeah, I don't remember this one as much.
Try Team Sonic We Can.
Oh, that one. Yeah, you mean the individual songs? Yeah, yeah. Back in Time. But the Metal Overlord one. This one's so good. Let me see. Oh yeah, I want the song. Yeah! Yeah! Here we go! Here we go! I love the song! I don't care what you're thinking as you turn to me. Cause what I have in my two hands is enough to set me free. I can fight the feeling to resist it all the time. When it's just too much, you sneak up from behind. Is it? These songs are so good, I love it. Dive in the Sky is also good. I gotta play Sonic R again, actually. I love, like, Sonic R out of all the Sonic racing games is my favorite Sonic racing game because you actually run. Trying to take my everything. Let me show you just what I'm made of. See me for who I am. No longer afraid of anything. Now, let's listen to Sonic R. I just wanted to hear that part of the song. I can sing the tracks, even if I don't have the voice for it. Have you played Sonic R a lot?
Okay, but this machine kinda goes hard.
Try to reach inside of me. Try to take my everything. I like this one though. Never played it? You gotta play it. It's really good. Except the racing one? Yeah, Sonic Racing is my favorite racing. Even though, like, technically they have the All-Stars Transform and all the current ones that they have, this one's just the best. Can you feel the sunshine? Have you heard? No, actually, I never played any of the Nintendo Wii Sonic games because that was like during Sonic's bad era, and I didn't actually touch it because I heard that they were really bad. That was during my phase 2 where I got influenced to play games based on what people thought of it. So because people said the Sonic games were bad, I didn't play it.
Team Chaotix one wasn't bad either.
Oh, I love the Team Chaotix one. Oh, I'm just jumping over between songs. Sonic Heroes, Team Chaotix theme. Oh, we have too many. I want to hear the theme. Yeah. Bom 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 bom. Sega Classic, yeah. Yeah. I forgot the lyrics. I remember the tune. Yeah. Yeah, we're jamming now. Oh. Oh, I forgot how fun this music was. Oh, let me listen to With Me. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. It's so cheesy, but I love it. I should do a karaoke of Sonic music again. The last one I played was Adventure 2, just didn't need the feel. You should try them, they're really good. Honestly, a lot of Sonic games before the Wii Saga were super good. Like, highly recommended. This was pretty good. I never played this game, but the music is top notch. Something about Sega knowing like their music is something. Yeah! You played Sonic Advance? That one's pretty fun too. I like Sonic Advance. There's like a cat outside. This music is good. You know what game I really want to play, but they never really released it again? Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed had some pretty good music too, but the thing is like they never actually like re-released Sonic Unleashed ever again. It's a game that's stuck on the Xbox 360 and PS3, also on PS2 and Wii, but those versions aren't as good as the Xbox 360.
It's funny how I don't remember anything from Sonic X, but I remember the
I know, I remember that too. Let me see. What was the final boss music in Sonic Unleashed? The final boss music in Sonic Unleashed was really good too. I think this is the one? Let me see. Yeah! Perfect Gaia. Like, it felt so cool. Like, I love that ornamentation. I love it when the music is competitive, where it has like different instruments competing, right? Like this, like the, I don't know what instrument that is. Tuba, tromboner. But like, I like it when the music is like part of the atmosphere. Like, it feels like it's fighting against the world, right? The trumpets are overwhelming, but then you have this lower instrument trying to force its way through. Like, Tales of Abyss did something like that. Endless Possibilities. like Tales of the Abyss, the final theme, right? Versus Luke. Like in Tales of the Abyss, the theme, the meaning of birth, right? So a bit of context. This is spoilers. So basically, Luke von Fabre is fighting against his original because he's a clone. Luke turned out to be the clone, and the original was Ash, right? And this is a fight between the two of them to determine who's the real one after everything, right? So the music, if you listen to the music, it is basically a flute versus I think a trombone. Like here, listen to the tune. It's like one of my favorite songs. So here's the flute. It's supposed to represent Luke, right? It's very floaty and full of determination. Despite being a weakened sound, it's strong in heart, right? And then here's Ash, like the original, right? Strong in nature and steadfast, right? And throughout the song, it's just these two instruments going back and forth. And it's just like the battle, because in the battle, you have to fight Luke. It's so good! Oh! You haven't played it yet? Oh, it's really good. Had the best Sonic stage, just brought down by the Werehog. The Werehogs are very mediocre, but they're playable. This is my favorite kind of music. Where the motif is in line with what's happening in the scene. And that's why I like that end song for the Sonic, the Endless Possibilities. Because it's like the instrumentation, how they do it. Oh, I'm freaking it. I'm freaking it, chat. I'm freaking it all over the place. But then it just loops, but still, it's such a good song. What's the Endless Possibilities? I forgot what it is. Sound like Sonic Unleash Endless Possibilities. Maybe I should sing this song on stream too. Just going over game music, it just makes me really appreciate it. Same with anime music. Ah, this is jammin'! I never played on Sonic Unleashed fully because I only got the demo. But I played that demo to death because it was all the daytime stages in the demo. It was like a nighttime stage, but I never really did it. Okay, something like this. There we go. The Eternal Sauna I actually never played it. I played the beginning of the game, but I never got around to finishing the game. I was only in the beginning. It was a really good game. I like the battle style too. It reminded me of Tales games. If the music's bad, it's blasphemy. It's also based on Chopin. Chopin. Like Chopin. Alright, I didn't get the full thing done, but I could get the rest of it done tonight. But this is what I got done so far. I got the hard part done. So I'm gonna call it here for the stream. Let me check. So this one's not due until Thursday. I have a good amount of time left on it. I should really start working on the project. I'll send a thumbnail. I'll fix up a thumbnail for one of my other clients and get that finished up too. Because that one's due on Wednesday. Alright, looks like we're on schedule so far. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Should we raid somebody? I'm feeling lazy again. Because I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah. Possibility. What a weird idea to make Chopin into your JRPG character. I think they're a big fan of him, weren't they? Something like that? You had fun? I'm glad. I had fun too.
For the stream.
Thank you guys for coming. Let's see if I can drop you guys off somewhere. Or I could just be lazy. I'm feeling a little lazy. I'm feeling a little lazy, guys. Usually I get tired after drawing so much. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump. I'm sorry, don't raid because I'm lazy. Teehee, teehee. I'm lazy. Pero. What the heck? As you didn't make friends. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'll be streaming art again tomorrow. It's gonna be art all this week. No changes because I have so much things to finish, but I'm getting very productive. I'm getting things done. So I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys for coming. Tune in tomorrow for more art, right? I feel like after using all my brain power, I'm gonna take a quick nap and get some food. I'm gonna make myself a tuna melt with some fried potatoes. Thank you guys for coming. I hope to see you guys tomorrow when I draw some more. Tomorrow will be a different commission that I'll be working on, but I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. My schedule's looking pretty good. I'm getting things done on a timely fashion. I was scared, but everything's doing really good. More art or your normal schedule? If I've been able to finish everything I need to do, then I'll go back to my normal schedule, but for now it's gonna be art. Maybe it'll be done by Christmas. I'll definitely have to be done before Christmas. All these commissions are due before Christmas. Like I have like what, 20 commissions due by the first and second week of December. So somewhere around there. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna jump off here and I'm gonna get some rest, eat, and then get back to work. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more art. Yay!
You'll still be at 50 commission during Christmas.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, I did get that other commission request. You know what? Before I go, let me go like type up my message publicly so you guys hear it. Hi, Alin Laphel. I'm interested in a thumbnail. Approximately how soon? Okay. Soon would you need it? In theory, looking at my schedule, the soonest I can get it done would be...
My gift to Alin for Christmas is another commission actually.
Thank you. And I'll use that to buy other people gifts. Saturday? I would say Sunday to be safe. Today's Saturday. Yeah, I would say Sunday to be safe. The 23rd would be Sunday the 23rd. That will incur a rush fee, just as a heads up. Alright, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna jump off here. Bye! Live and learn! Live and learn! Living off the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the words of yesterday. Whoa! Yeah!